perfect for this marketing officer's job. You've been volunteering with us for 6 months now, and you've been working in the same capacity as a marketing officer, and you've done the same thing in the Philippines, so you're really, in fact, just really perfect. So I'll encourage you to go to this interview, be positive, be yourself, and just sail through the interview. You shouldn't have any problems.
Do you think I have enough qualifications for this job?
I think you're perfect. I've read the CV, you have the experience, you have not only Filipino experience from the Philippines, you now have the UK experience working with us for 6 months, so I think you're just right. You shouldn't have any problem.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I'm Dave.
Thank you for having me. Hello, my name's...
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. My name's Lucy.
Hello.
So, Lucy, what do you think makes you qualified for this job?
Well, I've done a lot of experience back in the Philippines with marketing.
Excuse me? From the Philippines?
Yes.
From the Philippines?
Yes.
No, I don't know. Oh.
I have been in England for 6 months now. I have done a lot of work with the British, and I have got an English degree I just obtained in the Philippines.
You've got an English degree
Yes.
from the Philippines. You've been here for 6 months and you think that qualifies you to work here. Okay then. Carry on.
Okay. I've done a lot of work with the youth and refugees. I think I would be good for this role. I understand statistics, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be applying for this. I think that my voice would be best heard as I am foreign. I think that...
Sorry, you're from the Philippines and can you tell me your name again?
Lucy.
Lucy. Lucy is a Philippine name?
No.
Okay, so what's the name on your passport?
Lucinda.
Okay then, so you're not exactly Lucy, because Lucy is a very British name. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know about this.
But have you seen on my CV all that I've done in my work for 6 months?
How
I've done
much
a
of
lot
that
as
is
an ambassador
true?
of youth.
You know, it's like, can I just say, let's be totally honest, Lucy.
Okay.
If you were at home, she wouldn't get a job as a marketing officer, would you?
No, but I think that's why we migrate to other countries, so that...
That's why you have migrated. But the
Yes.
truth of the matter is, you are not equipped for a job with a British company, my company. Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that, but I think if you look at the experience that I have done with another company, you can see that I've obviously worked very hard to gain enough experience to qualify as if I was a British citizen.
So can you tell us about your experience in previous marketing roles? What did you do?
Well, I had to be in charge of the company and be in charge of their advertising and market it to the audience. So I had to know who we were going to be selling the products for. So my language hasn't ever held me back. Obviously, with training in English, I've been able to reach a wide audience. So I don't think that'd be a problem for you.
No, but it'd be a problem for me because you've got a slight accent. You know,
Okay.
you've still got that bit of a twang.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that may well be a problem for us.
I agree. I agree. I'm sorry.
I'm getting to the point, Lucy, where I'm not sure that you really are suitable or that you've thought this through enough. I don't think 6 months is when I've got so many people that are British, that understand the language, that understands the principles, that understand the ethos of our country, of how we work, and really what we expect from people.
But they really don't, if I don't have a job like this, despite my experience, I'm just going to end up a cleaner or something like that, despite my qualifications. And
Isn't that the point I was trying to raise in the first place? That is my problem. You see, I don't want you to come here thinking that you're capable of doing something when really it's what you're used to.
I wouldn't expect to receive the job though without this qualification. So are you saying that my qualification, having been received in another country, is therefore inadequate in yours because it's not an English degree from England?
I didn't want to say that, but now that you've raised it, I think you've raised a very valid point that has come out of your own mouth and not mine.
despite the fact that all degrees is 4 years, you know.
They're not the same.
Philippines, London, London, Philippines. You tell me.
Okay.
Right, thank you for coming today, Lucy.
Right, okay, are you sure you've heard enough about it?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I hope to hear from you again.
Okay.
Take
Bye.
care.
All right, Lucy. So there is this job offer, and your CV is a perfect match for this job because you have all the qualification and everything.
Okay.
So I think you should really apply to this because it's what you are looking for, and your experience with us, your diplomas, everything is a perfect match. So now we need to talk about how you are going to run this interview and how you can prepare yourself for this interview.
Okay, that would be brilliant, yeah.
There are some questions that will be asked to you, and you need to prepare your answers. Okay.
Alright.
Some questions are not going to be very nice.
Oh,
This is the UK.
alright.
The work environment is not nice, as in many countries anyway, because the work environment might not be very, very friendly, and it can be hostile. So what we need to do is prepare the interview in a way that you will have some questions and you will know how to answer them. And also there are some rules and some laws, so that some questions can be asked to you, but you can also give answers and explain that some things cannot be given as an argument not to recruit you, okay?
Okay.
So clearly some people could have, it's not always the case, but it could happen, some people could have some questions regarding the fact that you come from the Philippines and that you are a migrant and that you have your experience there and everything. So you need to overcome this. It's not an obstacle, but you need to overcome the preconceived ideas that people can have regarding the Philippines.
Okay, so I'm definitely qualified enough.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Definitely. So that's the strong point on which we are going to focus. And that's the thing that you need to show to people, that even if you come from another country where the education can be different and they don't know this country and they don't know what kind of degree you have results and you have experience and you have skills. So you need to focus on not how you got those diplomas and skills, but what do you know? You know the job, and you need to show that you know the job wherever you learned it from. Okay?
Hi, Lucy, nice to meet you.
Hello.
I'm Dave.
Oh, thank you. Hi, it's very good to meet you. Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Okay. Hi, my name's Lucy. My CV's here if you wanted to have another look. I did send you a copy.
Yeah, we have the copy.
Okay.
So, Lucy, what makes you think you're qualified for this job?
Well, the last position that I had here in the UK is the same job, and it's also for a British company, and I've been working for them for 6 months. I also have an English degree, which I obtained in the Philippines.
Sorry? You take what?
I have an English degree that I obtained in the Philippines.
Philippines.
I have been doing the same job for 6 months, and I'm pretty happy with this job, but I like very much your offering position because it's specialized in some branch which I'm too, so it will offer me the possibility to go deeper in these issues, which I have also previous work on that, so I think it fits pretty well with my experience.
Where are you from?
Where I'm from? I'm from Philippines.
You're from the Philippines?
Yes, I'm from the Philippines.
Philippines.
Sorry, what did you say?
Philippines.
Yes, Philippines. Do you know about it? Yeah?
But this is a marketing job, you do know that.
Yes, but I'm trying to sell myself, and my question is what if you were knowing about Philippines, but it's okay, no problem.
Okay, what I do know about Philippines is a lot of people cook there.
Cook there? Yes, food, good, nice, yeah, but here in Britain too. So, but it's not the only thing we do, obviously.
So, Lucy, what makes you think you're qualified for this job?
Well, I have experience both in the Philippines and in England in the same field, so that definitely makes me more capable.
Sorry.
That's great.
Is it?
International experience. It's always very interesting.
We're not an international company, though. No, no.
So you could bring new ideas from international experience.
You know, a lot of our clients are Filipino.
You name one.
Well, I don't know their names, but I know we have a lot of them.
Miss Quesada is from Philippines.
Is she?
Yeah, he's
I'm going to need to check how much money she brings us in. So what are you saying? You think we should...
I think she could give some advantage for our marketing department.
Sound like you're Filipino by the way you talk.
Yeah, I know Philippines. My neighbor is from Philippines, and it's really nice.
I mean, the fact that I'm bilingual could be helpful for your company. It could definitely broaden your audience and make you more money in that way. Because in England there are obviously a diverse range of nationalities, and you wouldn't want your company to just focus on one, because that's such a small clientele. You'd obviously want a wider range, and I feel I could help you with that.
It's already good ideas, really interesting ideas. Thank you.
I'll consider it. Not sure if we can get a job, mind you, but I'll consider it.
Could I ask what you would want from me to get the job? Because it might be something that I already have and I haven't expressed as...
Okay, well, it's a British company and I wouldn't want you to keep on harping on about the fact that you come from the Philippines. Not everybody's got good rapport with Filipino people. I'm more interested in someone who's able to carry the job, speak well, preferably good English.
You can understand my English?
I can, but I'm not a customer. So, there.
But as we said before, some of our customers are also foreigners, and I think it could appreciate to have also a foreigner as a...
Yeah, what I really don't want is, I don't want to turn this into a company that I hear Filipinos on the phone all day long talking to each other.
But if you don't have at least one, then you are excluding an entire race.
Yeah, as I said, you give me some good answers, so I will consider it.